What's good, YouTube? It's Aquarius Survived from Prophecy. And, oh man, I just wanted to talk about my Knicks. Listen, everywhere I go, or, everywhere I, pop my head, is always something, negative or anti-negative, or some old head throwing, negative words to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Knicks are like the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, culture wise, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to play there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Jerry's world or it's James Dolan's world. You know what I'm saying? Like, they build that, big ass stadium, that AT&T stadium. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, I mean, it's not famous as Madison Square Garden, but obviously, it's one of the biggest attractive, you know, arenas in the National Football League. They had so many players in the past come and go. DeMarcus Ware, Tony Romo, Jason Witten, Des Bryant, you know what I'm saying, Miles Austin, Marion Barber, Felix Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a lot of great talent come and go in that organization, kind of like the Knicks. The Knicks had, when the Knicks were good, you know what I'm saying, from 2014, 12, they were pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And then they just had a lot of people come and go. Way before Melo got there, they were even better. You know what I'm saying? So, I see the Knicks turning it around. I really do. Wherever or whatever we do in the draft, if we get Topping or not, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Topping is going to go in the top five. I really don't. I think he's going to slide down a little bit. Not because of his draft stock, but, because, teams are not really keying on, small forwards like that. They're looking more of a, two-way guard. They're looking more of a, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard type of players. You know what I'm saying? Obi Topping said that he modelized his game after Stoudemire and AD, which is not really that bad, but, in hindsight, he's only 23 years old. So I made a video about that, but I do believe he can fall to us, because he's not going to go in the first round. He's not going to go with the first pick. He's not going to go in the second pick. He's not going to go third pick. He's not going to go fourth. He might probably go somewhere 7 or 8, and that's where the Knicks fall at. So if we're able to grab him, then so be it. If not, if he goes to the Pistons, if the Pistons pick him at number 7, we'll probably pick Anthony Cole, point guard out of North Carolina. And the last point guard that we had that was from North Carolina was Raymond Felton. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that he's Raymond Felton, but I'm just saying that's the last point guard that we had that came from that, organization. You know what I'm saying? Tony Douglas was another great point guard that we had. So, Jeremy Lin, Jason Kidd, Anthony, if you want to say Anthony Carter, but he got hurt in the playoffs though. But, but yeah, I think the Knicks will probably do better next year. I'm not saying that we're going to win our division. I'm not saying that we're going to win the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs, but, we heading into the right direction. Build around RJ and, Mitch. What else? What else? We've brought, a lot of great agents. We got a lot of great people in office. You know what I'm saying? James Dolan, I hope he backs off and let them do what they have to do to put us on the map. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to see his face and we don't want to hear him. We don't necessarily want to hear him. I don't know who's worse, Jerry Jones or James Dolan. Y'all can let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Cowboys haven't won a championship since 1999. or 1990. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long time since they've been to the playoffs. I mean Super Bowl, I should say. So the last time they've been to the Super Bowl was 2014 with that Des Bryant famous catch. Was it a catch? Was it not a catch? You know, that's the last time they've been to the playoffs. So kind of like the Knicks. Knicks, the last time the Knicks were in the playoffs was 2014. You know what I'm saying? So, similarities run through the Cowboys in the Knicks organization. You know what I'm saying? People say that as long as Jerry Jones is there, the Dallas Cowboys is going to be mediocre. As long as James Dolan is there, the Knicks are going to be mediocre. So it's kind of like a hand in hand type of feed. As long as Jerry Jones is there, Cowboys can make all the moves that they want. We've seen that in the past. Cowboys went from Tony Romo. No, the Cowboys went from Drew Bledsoe to Tony Romo, now to Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys had very good running backs back then. They had a three-headed monster with Felix Jones, Marion Barber. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that other dude. But and then after that, it was DeMarco Murray who obviously won the rushing title, or I think he passed Emmett Smith or Eric Dickerson. He was on pace to pass them, I guess. But like I said, the Cowboys are that type of organization. No matter what they do, they're always gonna find themselves in that hole. Kind of like the Knicks. Whatever the Knicks do, they can make all these splashy moves, front office wise, and they'll still find a way to mess up. You know, so but I feel like it's gonna be different. Because kind of like the Cowboys again, Mike McCarthy can coach. He's won a Super Bowl. Same thing with Tom Thibodeau. Even though Tom Thibodeau didn't win a championship, but he's been to the playoffs almost every single year when he was with the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason Garrett, he wasn't really a great head coach. He didn't have success like Mike McCarthy had. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Tom Thibodeau. You know, like our last head coach, he didn't necessarily have playoff success, even though he won it with the Heat. Because I don't want to say his name because he was just god awful. Um, even though he won the championship with the Heat, that don't mean that he has what it takes to will a team together. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got fired mid-season by the Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that Tom Thibodeau don't bring the same thing that he brought to 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 the Timberwolves here. We don't want to exhaust. We don't want to kill R.J. Barrett with a lot of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still developing into his body. I think next year. I think we should just give him like, I don't know, 18 minutes a game. See how he does. You know what I'm saying? Not freaking give him 50 minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a superstar yet. He will be, but he's not there yet. You know? But, yeah. So I just think that the Knicks are going to turn it around eventually. So we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're a Knicks fan, tell me who you think we should get in the draft. A lot of these mock drafts saying that the Obi Topping or Cole Anthony is gonna fall to us. It's either gonna be those two, because I don't think nobody's gonna trade up with us, and we don't want to trade back down. You know what I'm saying? So, and then again, I know we had bad pickings in the eighth. Every time we pick the eighth, it's always a bad player. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, one of these, players can break the mold and, help us get into the right direction. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself.